Hey, everybody. Today we are going to talk about college. College is a type of school that people go to after high school in the United States. People go to college to get a degree. This degree is what they use to get a job. College is very popular in the United States. Right here, you can see this is a picture of a college. I have college written out on the building. And college is a time where people can explore who they are, meet new friends, study new things. Sometimes people go to college to study one thing, then while they are there, they change to another thing. That is actually very common. And college is a little different than high school. In college, the student is responsible for making it to class and going to school on time. They are treated like an adult. And so in college, one difference between college and high school is that there is a campus. So a campus is where all the buildings are. So a campus is where you have several buildings, and in each building you have a different thing that is done in that building. For example, this building over here has the cafeteria. This is where students eat. This building over here has the library. That's where students can check out books that they may need for their classes. This building over here may be where they actually take their classes. But a campus is a big area where the college is located with many different buildings that all serve a different purpose. And students, when they go to their classes or they go to do anything in college, they usually have to walk on campus or ride their bicycle on campus to get to where they want to go. Look at this girl. She is riding a bicycle. A bicycle is a common way for students to get to where they need to go on campus. It's a common way for students to navigate campus. Navigate means you are figuring out how to get from point A to point B. So here, this student is using a bicycle. She is riding a bicycle to get from where she is here all the way to this building here, where she will likely, in this case, go to class. And so she uses this bicycle to navigate herself around campus. So once a student gets into class, they usually take what's called a lecture. And the professor gives the lecture to the class. Now, the lecture is essentially the professor explaining a topic to the class. That's what's called a lecture. Now, it can sometimes be very difficult to concentrate in class. As you can see here, this girl is thinking about food because she forgot to eat lunch. And she may have to go to the cafeteria on campus to get that lunch. And so it's actually very difficult sometimes in any class to concentrate, but in college, it's very important to concentrate. And what I mean by concentrate is focus on your work and focus on the class because college is a lot more difficult than high school. And so concentrating is important. Sometimes it's hard to remember what the teacher was talking about. And so people usually take notes. Taking notes is writing down. You can see that this boy is writing down what the teacher is saying. And what you can do is review those notes later on. But taking notes is very important in college, and it's important in any class so that you can remember important things about the lecture in the class. And also in college, there are a lot of assignments. Assignments are work that the teacher or the professor, that's what they're called in college, is not teacher but professor, gives to the students. And this is work related to the lecture that the students have to do. They have to answer questions, they have to fill out essays, whatever it may be, do research. It really can vary. And so this is one big aspect of college is a lot of assignments. So I hope you learned some key vocabulary about college and a little bit about how college works in the United States. I hope you enjoyed this video, and like always, I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye for now.